Hello Aries, it is Lisa, and here is your July 7th to 13th, 2025 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. Okay, Aries, so let's see. The overall message for you, Aries, is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about staying out of conflict, right? They call it the conflict card, so it's about being neutral in conflict, conflict being all around you. It can be the world events, or it can be stuff happening in your life. Conflict, drama, it's recognizing what it is. It's not causing drama. It's all about just staying neutral, right? It is the card of being an empath for some of you, Aries, where it's kind of like you have to watch your boundaries so you're not picking up other people's energies. So you got to watch that for some of you, but really they're bringing forefront about conflict. Stay out of conflict, stay out of drama, don't create it, don't get pulled into it. So this week is all about doing that. So what is the challenge? The challenge for you, if that's not a challenge enough, is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is that you are growing and evolving and you're done, right? You're done being in a situation. You're done treating yourself a certain way, allowing others to treat you a certain way. You're done. You've learned what you need to learn in a certain situation. With it being a conflict, it could be like you're done in a situation, or you're done with all this conflict, or with a certain, certain people or group or whatever. It could be a person or work. And it's just like, you know what, I'm done with all this conflict and stuff. And I'm moving forward, right? And with it being a challenge, it's kind of, you're growing and evolving through it. Some of you might be having like almost post-traumatic stress, where it's kind of like, oh yeah, wait, the old me used to get involved in conflict and drama and get sucked in there, but I'm different now. I have no time for that. I've got stuff to do. I'm not going to get pulled into it, right? And people are used to you going in and either fixing things or being part of the gossip or the drama or the conflict. And you're like, no, you know what? Not doing it. I'm moving on. And so it's a challenge for you because you've changed to not get sucked into the drama, right? The old, not my circus, not my monkeys, or even if it is your circus and your monkeys, you're just like, I'm over it. I'm not going to be in the drama of it all, right? I'm just moving forward. So it is a challenge for you because you've changed or you're growing and you don't want to be in it, right? For some of you, it could be the opposite, where it's kind of like you've changed, you're grown, and you're all about the drama. And you have to kind of realize, you know what? No, I'm not getting involved in that. So what do you need to focus on to move through this week? It is the Five of Pentacles. Very interesting. So it basically is, you have this choice, right? You're at this place where you have this choice. You can either go into the same old, which is getting pulled into conflict, getting pulled into drama, doing all of that kind of stuff. Or you have a choice and say, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get pulled into it. I'm not going to let all this drama, even if it's world events and you usually get sucked into all of the chaos that's happening in the world and it stops you from moving forward towards your goals. It's kind of like, you know what? I'm going to stop that. I have a choice. I'm not going to let that all affect me. I'm going to move forward towards my goals, towards the things I want. I'm going to do this differently, right? And then if it's just your normal life, it's just like, I am not going to get pulled into this conflict and drama that pulls me off my path. There's success waiting for me. I've got to make a choice, either do the same old and do all that, or, it almost has a sense of or grow up and not get involved in the drama and recognize it for what it is and move forward towards all the success that's waiting for you. But you have a choice this week to do it or to not do it. So what comes in that you don't see coming in when you don't get sucked into the drama? It is the Fool, which is living life to the fullest, enjoying things, kind of you go for it and you go towards all these wonderful things that are waiting for you, even if that means you have to leave behind a group of people or a job because it's toxic and full of drama. And you're like, you know what? I can either stay here and be in all this drama, or I can leave and go towards more success. Excuse me. So the Fool is that you do it. You go for it. You're like, you know what? I'm living life to the fullest. I'm not going to let any of this drama or conflict stop me. and I'm just going to move forward. So it almost feels like you leave it all behind and you come forward, and it's just so freeing. Whether you leave or whether it's just that you just don't get sucked into it, you're just free and move forward and move towards those successes. So it's all this learning process this week, excuse me, of staying out of drama and not creating drama or conflict. New way forward, go for it, and success is waiting. So very cool. Anyways, sending you tons of good vibes, Aries. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps. If you enjoyed my video, if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. It really helps grow my channel. Truly appreciate it. Have a fabulous week, and I will talk to you soon.